Almighty, who's the most merciful and beneficent, we're going to start and commence. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with another, you can say, benevolent session in which we're going to cover all of the present tenses of tenses. Will help you get to know about all these things from basic to advanced. Hopefully, I will be covering it all tenses in three different parts. First, we are going to have present tenses, and after that, we are going to have past, and then last but not least, we'll also cover the future tense. And this is the thing that everyone has problem in it. Like if this is the basic, you can say, if you can cover the base and you could make your base powerful and strong, then you could on it. That's why it is important to understand the concepts of tenses, and it is important for you to find out how much you're consistent, how much you have knowledge about tenses. I know you have might have got so many video lectures on YouTube. You might have so many video lectures at your institution, uh, but still it is important in my opinion to take another lecture, just not because you are gonna waste your time, just because you are going to have another session that could be helpful and handful for you. If you want to do this as a revision, or if you want to do this for your professional purposes to learn English, or you want to do this for your board examinations or anything like that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be covering present simple. That is not like that is not that simple. It is mostly used right here. Then present continuous and present perfect right here on downside, and then present perfect continuous. These are all things that we are gonna cover. So we will be having more time right here. So I will be just trying to be very fast. And the video lecture will always be in English, just because I want to reach more and more people, and my outreach would be possible if I could continue it in English language. And this will cover in just 40 minutes all the concepts and tricks that I've been mentioning here, all the tenses and present tenses from basic to advanced. We'll have exercises as well as tests, so to check and to give you some kind of tough times, and it will also help you remember things better, just because of those reasons. One thing that I need to ask to you before starting the videos, just click on the like button right now, and the chat option is open for you. You can chat over there, you can write your own examples over there, and it will be visible to me, and I will be visiting and narrating your any kind of good examples you mentioned over there. That would be helpful for me and for you as well. You will be able to remember things, and I will be getting any kind of perfect and real life examples from your side. And like is always appreciated, and subscribing is way more appreciated, because it will be helpful for our channel, for our outreach. The more you will subscribe, the better we'll reach different people. So my students, we are going to have the session. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. What is tenses? Actually, the word tenses came from a another word like tense, that means the duration, the system. But here we are going to define tenses as, tenses are the rules that tell us about three different things. The first one is which works are going in what time, and which work had been done, and how much done. Three different things. Like this is not the proper definition at all, but still I've managed to cover most of the things right here. Uh, which work are going in what time, and which work had been done, and how much done. These are the three questions that could be covered in tenses. And there are some other questions related to states and state of being. We'll be discussing all those things later. And stay strong, stay connected, because I'm not an English teacher. Actually, I'm a student, and but my motivation, just because I'm a motivational speaker, I want to be motivational speaker, not at all. I'm not a a professional motivational speaker right now, but still I want to be, and I'm working for it, reading different books and collecting different information. That's why I love to put any kind of motivational thing in my sessions to keep you inspired and up to the session. So we'll be having three different type of tenses just to give you basic knowledge: present tense, past tense, and future tense, just to catch your attention. This slide has been made by one of my students, so she has a kind of a good color uh, ideas, coloring ideas, just like other girls. Men, all of the present tenses will have four different tenses. One tense is present indefinite tense, or you can say present simple, present continuous tense or present progressive, present perfect tense, and present perfect continuous tense, or you can say present perfect progressive tense. And as always, I will be having any kind of motivational line right here. I'm not narrating all the lines because we don't have that much time. Just you can read to get some kind of motivation right here. So let's get into present indefinite tense or present simple tense. Now, why we are using it? First, we need to know about its uses, and then we'll come to know how it is being used. The first one is about its uses. So we use it to something that are being scheduled, that are being scheduled, and something that are in a routine habits. Just like these are the three things that you have to keep in your mind. None of any other thing would be used in present indefinite if these are the three things are not followed. The first thing is, first example we are going to give you is that the sun rises in the east. So what does it mean? It's a routine. There is no difference, like the sun always rises in the east, so it's a habit, you can say, actually habit of the sun to rise from east. So just because of that we are using the present simple tense. He studies daily. It's his routine to study daily, or it's his habitual or his ritual is to study daily. Again, just like that, so simple. We're having examples right over there in another page. So here is the motivational line for you. We'll be going for the next one. Now we have present indefinite tense, present simple tense. Now we have four different conditions in present, all of the tenses. The first one would be affirmative. Affirmative, that is means positive, or you can say the positive tense. Actually, I forget another one. Now we have a construction, how to make present simple tense. The construction goes like this: subject, main verb plus main verb, the first form of the main verb plus s or es if there is anything required, plus a object or a complement, something like that. This is the construction you have to make. It's so simple, just you have to keep in your mind. Examples: I write on whiteboard. I write on whiteboard. It is being scheduled to write on whiteboard. You know her, you know her. It is kind of habit. Maybe you know her just because you have been meeting. And Ali lives with me. Ali lives with me. Um, Another one that is being like Ali lives with me. It's a ritual. It's a habit, or you can say another one is casual and um, the way. What was the next one? And routine. Like it's a routine to live together. So another, all these three things has been noticed right here in affirmative. Affirmative means positive sentences that has a positive sense, actually. Now we are going to have the next part that is just opposite to it. Just take this one. This is your motivational boost. Now, definite tense, present simple tense, its other forms like negative structure and interrogative structure. We'll be comparing both of these right here. There is no difference in construction. Both of these could be constructed accordingly, but still in negative and interrogative, we are introducing two different things. We're introducing helping verb right here in negative and not. Both of these things are, a superfluous, or you can say extra, that wasn't seen in present simple positive structure. So right here, take some examples, my dear friends. First, I don't tell a lie. Yes, I never tell a lie, hopefully. And you may also. Sometime we could do this with our family members, but we still like, this is not at all, not a problem actually. Next one is, do you do not take the medicine. You do not take the medicine. I will be telling you where you used to use do and does. Do and does. Now we have two different, help me out right here. She doesn't try hard. Now we have do and does. Sometimes we are using do, sometimes we are using does. Do is used with first person singular, I, we, and you, second person, and with third person plural. Third person plural means they. Now we have does. Does means third person singular. Uh, Pronouns will always take does as a helping verb, like you, he, she, it, uh, and names also, just like a per singular name can also take does as its helping verb right here. Uh, just after the helping verb, we are using not to make it negative sentence. Negative sentence. This has been done right here. Let's move on to interrogative structure. That is, in interrogative, we are asking questions, and whenever we're asking questions, we make the helping verb right into the right before the subject. You can say in the beginning of the sentence to ask any type of question. So do and does, any of these, plus subject plus main verb, always using first form of the main verb. You can say base form. There is kind of a difference between base form plus first form of the verb, because base form means all the bases, like there isn't any added things like s or es. But right here in first form, we can also add e or es. It could also be the first form of the verb, but base form means without any amendment, without any addition of something. Let's take some example right here. Do you play? Question. Do you live here? Do you live there? Yes. uh does he teach you? Yeah, I'm not teaching actually. We are just having fun right here. Don't worry. Last but not least, we also have double interrogative sentence. This is not that common and not commonly taught by the teachers, but still I will be managing to tell you all these things in detail. So this is a basic to advanced course. Everything will be covered right here. The structure goes like this. Now it will also have WH, a question from WH side. WH means all the things like why, how, when, what, where, and all those things. And after that, helping verb, just like before. These all structure are just like the interrogative structure, but actually we're only adding WH questions in the beginning of the sentence. Just add it before and make your sentence to get to know, to any type of reason, any type of cause or anything like that, because we'll be having examples right here. Why do you weep? Just remove this one and check, do you weep? The person's answer would be yes or no. But if you're asking why do you weep, then the person's answer would be different. Like, what is the reason? What is the cause that makes you weep? What is the reason behind it? Just asking why. What does she say? What does she say? Where do we go? Where do we go? Hmm. We're going to have present continuous, present progressive, you can say. So the only use is, in short, if I could say, the work, if works are in progress, then we are going to have it. If works are in progress, it means that the work has been started just earlier and not yet end. It is still in progress. It is still continue. Like, this is the pen. This is the line I'm drawing, and it is still continuing like this, not being ending. Like I'm drawing a line, I started it drawing right now, and I'm keep drawing, keep drawing. So this means that it is my work, the work of drawing line, having a line, sketching line on the screen is continuous. So I could say that I'm drawing a line. Hmm? Okay. The affirmative version of this one is subject plus helping verb is the more. Right now we have to use helping verb in the affirmative as well, but in present simple we didn't use it. Now main verb, first form of the main verb plus ing. It means that the fourth form of the verb plus object slash complement, could be anything. Examples: I'm coming. The helping verb has been done right here. I'm coming. She is preparing for exam. You are thinking about us. You are thinking about us. The action is in progress. Action is in progress. This is the affirmative version. Let's move on to the its negative and interrogative structure. Negative structure construction goes like this: subject plus is mr, and we have to add only not after the helping verb, and this the rest of the sentence, rest of the construction goes like this: main verb, fourth form of the main verb plus object. And in interrogative we are having the helping verbs in the beginning, and then subject, then main verb plus four form of the verb, plus the object. And question mark is very important, you have to keep in your mind. We have to place the question mark or it won't be a question at all. The Let's take some examples of negative structure. Your brother is not calling you. Your brother is not calling you actually. I'm coming with you. Yes, he is not getting me. Okay. Examples of interrogative sentence structures: are you taking me? Are you talking to me? Now I have missed L right here. Are you talking to me? Talking to me. Is she going to her home? Maybe like that. Are you celebrating your birthday? Are you celebrating your birthday? Okay. The motivational line for you is don't leave yet. Because some people might have thinking like, oh, I'm getting bored, I should leave because I'm feeling sleepy. Not like that. If you feel like that, the best is here to interrogative structure, or you can say double interrogative structure. Double interrogative structure means being a question being asked, like we are adding wh right here in the beginning, and all the rest are just like the interrogative sentences. For example, we are, where are you going tonight? Where are you going tonight? Just you can ask this question as an interrogative structure, interrogative progressive tense, but still we are adding a wh question right here to give any type, to ask any specific question, like where are you going? I'm talking about a place. And why is she not talking to me? What is the reason? Cause. Which phone are you using? Like what, variation of the phone. I'm using Techno Spark 4. My phone has been in my hand for the last 5 years. Let's move on to present perfect tense. Like we are going to. Hope you are enjoying it. You must be enjoying because we are going too fast, and I'm trying my best to make you understand all these things properly. The work is in progress. The work is in present. You need to keep in your mind, but the work is done now. We have recently completed this any type of work so far, or something that has been done in less time, right? You can compare like in just a few months. It's just like, yeah, we can say that it's freshly done. For now, let's make it affirmative. Subject plus has have, just like a main verb. There will be a main verb and a helping verb in all of the tenses. So the helping verb right here is has and have, plus third form of the verb. Third form means the ed, mainly the ed version of the verb, or sometimes there are some irregular verbs that could come up with ar, er, and all those at the end. Take some examples like the and have been done yet, been done now. For example, I have eaten the food. I have eaten the food. The work has been, you know, started in the past, like just 10 to 20 minutes before, and I have recently done with my breakfast, with my lunch or dinner. Now we have met him, we have met him. Like, you don't have to tell about the duration. If you're using like this, then it will be obvious that you are saying about like we have met him just recently, just recently. You don't have to say this because you're using the present in the perfect tense. The other listener will understand it in a way that you are talking about a recent activity. Now, she has met you, she has met you, just like another one. You're not a quitter, my dear friends. Don't quit now, because you have to run a long. Now, present perfect tense again, the negative and interrogative structure. In negative, we are adding not right here, subject plus has have plus not plus main verb, third form of the main verb plus object. Examples: they have not studied the books. Yeah, they're all kamchor. She has not loved him. What can I do? I have not failed yet because I'm on the way. You will never be failed if you are still struggling and fighting. The way you will stop fighting, the day you will give up, that will be the day you will fail. The actual failure is that one. Has have plus subject plus main verb, third form. Oh, third form of the verb plus object. Take some example right here. Have you won the match? Have you won the match? Like the match has been ended, and have you won? Won? Maybe like that. I'm not sure about it because I wasn't in the team. Have you done the work? Hmm. Yes, I'm doing my work right here with all of my students. Now, present perfect tense right here. Students, present perfect tense is being discussed, and the double interrogative, just like we're adding WH questions with other rest of the interrogative sentence, has have plus subject plus third form of the verb plus object. Examples: when you have won the match actually, when you have a match, how have you done the work? How have you done the work? Uh, there are so many examples you can make. Try to make at least 100 examples of all these tenses. Make it fun for you. Like, make examples on things that you love actually. You love in your life. It will make it example. It will make it uh, enjoyable and handful for you, and you'll be able to go so fast. Okay. Now we have present perfect continuous tense, present perfect progressive. In other words, this is the last tense. We are not taking a lot of time right here. The first one is a continuous tense. It talking about its uses. A continuous tense with perfection. Now it is like we have perfectly done thing, and we also know the continuity of any work and how long, when it started, and it we know about it in right here because we are mentioning the time right here. Just because of that, we are having the affirmative version right here, that is subject plus has have. Now another helping verb is being added right here, that is been, and plus main verb, ing form of the verb, plus object, and plus tense. So we have covered it in our prepositional class. You can check out in our YouTube channel, go into preposition class and take the lesson, and you'll be able to come to know about it in detail. What is the difference between since and for, and when are we using these prepositions, and how. So I'm not wasting more time right here. I just told you that it is definite and it is indefinite. You can take some examples. I have been waiting for you since morning. Since morning, like it's a definite time, like today's morning. Morning means like 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 and 9, something like that. She has been trying for 2 days. For 2 days, maybe the 2 days are not definite. She has been trying. Okay, you have been living in Skadu since 2018. Yeah, I've been living in Skadu since 2018 right here. Now stay online and we'll have you into virtual learning ninja. Chinese quotation. Now we have the negative and the interrogative structure right here. The subject plus has f plus not. Just after has f, we are adding not right here. Not in between has have plus been. Not. And the fourth form of the verb and object plus since for plus time. Examples. Your brother is not calling you. I'm not coming with you. He is not getting me. Actually, we don't have the since for right here, but it is not that important. Maybe I've missed the examples. Just remove this one. Just like we'll be adding. Your brother uh, has not been coming with you in the morning since morning. Your brother has not talking to you since morning. Uh, my friend was not writing his paper for 3 days. For 3 days, just like that, you can make example by yourself. But these are mistaken examples right here. Just forget about it. Now, interrogative structure, we have has have plus subject plus been plus fourth form of the verb plus object, and then since for. Just keep in your mind that we are having the helping us in the beginning, and after that we have subject, and after that we have been here. So been is being placed after the subject, and then we have the fourth form of the verb since for and time. Examples: have you been working here for 10 days? Have you been studying since morning? Have you been taking lecture on YouTube since 7 a.m.? Now we have the double entry structure sentence, that is WH question and then has F plus subject plus main verb of the verb, like plus object since and for and all the time, and the question mark, that is way important. Just the main thing is that we have added WH question in this type of sentences as well. Where have they been working since morning? uh, why they have been taking lectures on YouTube since morning? Because we need it. We want to own our futures, and that's why we're here struggling, even though all of the rest people are even sleeping in this morning. The temperature right here is in minus degrees, but still we are managing. Don't give up. We are just getting started on our journey to virtual enlightenment. It will be difficult, but stay on the line, because only those could win the race, could win the match. Now I have brought a summary for you right here. It's a quick summary to keep all those things remember, and we are going to have question and answer sessions. Okay. The first thing is that present simple tense. Present simple tense, in which we are going to have subject plus base form of the verb. Uh, just keep in mind that subject and base verb is just enough. We do not have to have any kind of object or complement or something like that. Not that important, but if you want to add, that's up to you. Just like I play tennis, it has the object, so plus object. Now present continuous or progressive. Subject plus be form of the verb plus ing. Be form means is mr. She's playing tennis. Now present perfect. Subject plus has of plus past participle means the third form of the verb. Okay, they have played tennis. Now present perfect progressive means subject plus has of plus been plus ing form of the verb, and plus object if you want. He has been playing tennis. And all these things are affirmative version. If you know about the affirmative and the structure construction, then you can make the negative and so ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have some multiple choice questions to the understanding so far you have got, because success isn't given, it's earned. and we have to work for it. Just for that, we have to make practice. The more you practice, there is a famous quotation my teacher used to narrate whenever he's talking about any type of practice. That is, I want to write it right here because it is very important for me as well. Uh, the person who practice. Okay, just give me the person who sweats less in a war. The person who sweats more in practice bleeds less in war. What does it mean? It means that the more you'll practice, the less chances will be there to lose the war, to lose the fight, not to get good marks in your examination. War doesn't mean that you should have swords and in a gun and you should start fighting like those person. The war for you is your examination. The war for you is your mindset. The war is for you is your educational knowledge, your concepts. Okay, now this is not a motivational session, otherwise I could mm, take you to that level. I will be having motivational sessions. You can go and check on my YouTube channel. I have dispatched my first ever motivational speech over there, and I'm still working on it to bring more and more for you, dear students. The first question right here is, which tense should be used to describe an action happening at this moment? Happening at this moment. Simply, it is happening means it is in progress. So we have to use the present continuous tense. Now, which helping verb should be used with the present perfect? The be form of the verb is mr, also known as be form of the verb. Now we have which verb form should be used with the present continuous tense. Which verb form? Verb form means is it in progress? Yes. So we have to use the progressive ing form of the verb, base form plus ing form of the verb. Now the only way to do great work is to love what you do. It has great meaning if you think about it. Which tense should be used to describe a habitual action? Remind and keep all those things. Bring all those things in your mind. Habitual, ritual, routine, schedule, simple, present simple, present indefinite as well. Simple or indefinite. Now we have which helping verb should be used with the simple present tense for third person singular subject he she it. Which helping verb? Hmm? Which helping verb should be used with the simple present tense? Simple present tense helping verb for he she it. I told you. Simple present tense. Hmm. Which helping verb should be used with the simple present tense for third person singular subject? Now we had do and does for simple tenses, present simple tenses. And does, I told you does could be used with he she, that is third person singular, but we don't have option right here, so let it be. Does is the correct answer. Which verb form should be used with the present simple present tense for the third person singular? Verb form is third person singular with base form and plus s or es, because we are adding it to make it like talking, to make it singular, just like not with only these three things. We can also use with names. If there is only one name that is singular, then we have to use it accordingly. Let's move on and talk about in a different way, like fill in the blanks. John and Mary dash in a new house now. John and Mary, two different people. Now we have to use a plural version, and now take think about it. John and Mary dash in a new house now. Dash in a new house now. Now they started living. You can have like live could be a better solution right here to talk about the thing that they have just routined or scheduled. The schedule to live in a new house, but you can also say that John and Mary are living in a new house. This could also be, but this is the answer that I suggest. If you're willing to put in the work, you can achieve anything. Now, second option is my friend and I. It has a great structure. If you think most of the students make mistake right here, there's a I and my friend. No, my friend and I. My friend and I drink, because if you're using this one, then you have to use the helping verb ismr or was were. My friend and I drink a cup of coffee every morning, just because it is a routine. Now we have got a routine, so we are using present simple, that the base form of the verb drink. He always dish the same thing for breakfast every day. I hope here we have made a mistake. I'm sorry for that. I think I should suggest you the third option. Third option. John and Mary are living in a new house now. But this could also be correct, okay? Third option is he always dish the same thing for breakfast. He always dish. He always means kind of ritual habit. They always do this. So he always eats. I told you that we are adding s and es with the best form of the verb eat. So we have to add only s right here. So eats. She dash her grandparents every weekend, just like again ritual. Oh, the quotation has been placed in the center. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of the dreams. It has manipulated some of the options. She visits is the first option. That is the best option actually. She visits. I dash 3 books this week. I dash 3 books this week. I have read, like you have done recently. I have read 3 books this week. I have 3 books this week. You have done the work recently. And the helping verb, which is used with the first person singular plural, is have. They dashed to Paris many times before. They have traveled many times before. Like the action has been done in past for repeated periods of time. They have traveled to Paris many times before. Last, maybe last, no. He dashed for his exam all day. He dashed for exam all day. Mm, he has studied for his exam all day. Or you can also say that he studies for his exam all day. This can be the answer because it is related to today. And the action has been done, like he studied. He has studied. The present perfect tense. We dish on this project for a month. Now we have got the since and for, so you have to use the ing form of the verb, and that is present progressive tense. Perfect progressive, so we have the have been working on this project for a month. She did Spanish for a new year. She did Spanish. She has been learning Spanish for a year now. Now tell me how much you have scored. Now we had 9 plus 6 question. That is 15. Now how much you scored, and tell me in the comment section so that I could come to know that how much you have learned and understand things properly. If you have any further question, please ask in the comment section. Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here with us. Now we have covered all those things I told you in 40 minutes. We are going to cover it, and now we have done it. So my request for you is to subscribe the channel and don't watch it without subscribing, and like the video if you like it, if it help you, and share it with your friends on social media platforms. It is so simple, just it could be happen in one click. And we are having the next part in the next session, the past tenses. And I have a quotation for you: the only limitation to your realization to tomorrow for tomorrow will be our doubts of today. If you doubt that you can do, then you will never be able to do. If you think that I could do anything, then you will be able to do those, accomplish all those things, just because you have the mindset, just because your brain works according to your mindset. The better your mindset is, the better your future is, the better you will be accomplished, you will be accomplishing. So I want you to keep working on all those things. I want you to think about it and never step back, never set back. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to stop the session, and I'm actually again thankful to you all of to stay right here. Mm, just we are making this journey successful, and it's my dream, it's my target to reach all those people and teach them for free. Uh, all of the quality contents for free. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much once again, and take care of your family, and keep studying, keep learning. Allah Hafiz.